We continue with more of our tribute to Patrice O'Neal.
This is Bob Kelly, and I'm about to say shit about Patrice O'Neal, my pal, who you love, but you didn't know as well as I did. Haha. To this weekend, this weekend, and you've been listening. Hang on, ready? Here we go. Ready? Ugh, this fucking stinks. This is what a fucking shit business this is. My best friend passed away, and you guys want me in the room doing promos. Just play as shit. Fuck. Patrice O'Neal, one of the funniest guys ever to walk the planet, right now on this fucking crappy station. Yeah. Well, this is Patrice O'Neal. Was one of my best friends. I've known him for 20 years. One of the funniest guys in the business, on and off stage. When people ask me who do you look up to, who are your inspirations, everybody always says Pryor and Carlin, but Patrice, I always said Patrice. Patrice was one of those guys. He was always ahead of everybody, naturally. One of the fucking laziest motherfuckers I've ever met. Just truly talented. Imagine if he tried. If he actually tried, how fucking far. He'd be like a multi-billionaire if he actually put one day, like, effort into anything. He just was that funny, naturally. And I want to miss him every day. And shit. Patrice O'Neal, funny motherfucker. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
Remembering Patrice O'Neal, his greatest moments on O&A.
Hey, Patrice O'Neal's going to be at Caroline's tonight. Two shows, Patrice?
Got microphone.
One show Sunday.
But tonight is the night. We got to sell this shit out
shows.
tonight so Patrice gets a little pocket money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, they get bonuses, but I just like it to look good.
Yeah.
It'll look good.
Of course.
You're a big star.
Your ears. Don't
It's
bring
a
it
better-
up.
We all have egos. It's
Did Fame call?
Yeah.
Fame call yet, Patrice?
He's checking it right now.
Fame?
Oh, it rang.
People always want to
And
know.
I said hello,
It
and
rang.
he said, what you doing? And I go, why? What's up? He goes, I might call you back.
Oh, okay.
No, here's what happened. Fame called, and Patrice went, "What?" and hung up on it.
or it was an unrecognizable number, and I go, hello? Yeah, is Patrice here? Who's this?
Who's it?
It's Fame. What? I was just checking to see if you was busy.
Yeah,
No, I'm not busy. And he goes, all right, we're going to get back to you. Just peek at the phone. Keep your eye out.
Are you willing to play the game a little bit with these people?
I tried. Something happened. I was doing radio, and we were talking about YouTube and the top YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, and the guy said, well, what would happen if the top YouTube video is the guy dancing, the evolution of dancing? Well, it's up there.
It's huge.
It used to be number one
huge.
forever, but
and
not anymore.
And it was like, would you do that if you could get 150 million people to watch it? And I said I would start crying because I know I wouldn't. Like, I would start to cry at the opportunity that I wouldn't take. Not just I want to badly. I'm trying. Dude, I'm getting better.
I'm trying
but I catch
real
myself.
hard.
Here's why I fuck up real bad. Now I'm only down to fucking up on this show.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That means we're not going to see you.
That's not bad.
But no,
You might have to turn your back on us.
somebody's gonna force me to say no, a publicist.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. Nah, those are my boys.
That's not the direction you want to.
Yeah,
we want to go in.
I'm gonna at least stay that. But the roast gave me a chance to
Shut up.
I know, right?
Hi, Otto. Hi, Otto. Saying what we're all thinking.
Me a chance to do me in a platform that was a little different from everybody, and I got to do a little bit of how I might be, so that might help. But I think Fame might call in about 6 months to a year.
Okay.
So, Otto, wait, are you saying that you're not interested in the mea culpa? You don't want to hear it?
Mea culpa?
Actually, leave me hanging.
That means I'm guilty, right? In Latin?
No, it's kind of Patrice's mea culpa is him.
No, he was telling fucking Anthony to shut up when he sneezed. Why are you so mean?
I think he was telling Patrice to shut up.
Oh, you were telling Patrice.
No.
No, I sneezed.
Didn't you think
No,
you was
that's
like that?
when,
Did
some-
you think-
so
when
thought it was
somebody
Patrice.
sneezes on a bus,
we
I
thought
go,
he was saying for you to shut up.
shut up. And then the
ain't
next
like
time they
that.
sneeze, I go,
Yes, he
you're
is.
ruining everything.
Otto ain't like that.
ruining everything.
I find Otto
I
to
thought
be
Otto
one
was
of the
saying-
nicest
To
guys,
Patrice,
man.
yeah. Otto, you thought was the nicest guy? Have you ever got a
crazy?
message from him?
Just don't let him have a few
My friend,
a few pops before he gets
my
on
friend
the phone.
Kevin Bacco told a great story about you. He was a cameraman on a show that you did, I think, with Dave Attell. It was one of those Comedy Central things, and he said you were sitting down between shooting, and this like the head of Comedy Central came down, and you read him the riot act about why he canceled Tough Crowd, and you were giving him shit like, have you ever made anybody laugh? Have you ever fucking stood in front of an audience and made a person laugh with your life?
shit.
And then it's like the only reason you canceled Tough Crowd is because you couldn't control him, and you just fucking belittled this guy, and you were like,
Don't say the head of it. Because
I don't know who the fuck.
That's Doug Herzog. I get a little slavey. Doug is like,
No, this was a long time ago.
I was never said that to Doug Herzog.
It was probably a long time ago.
It was probably some fucking douche who was
Yeah,
a
some
powerful minion.
Lou
Yeah,
Wallach
yeah.
or
some
something.
underling,
Because I
but
was probably hurt. I was really hurt about it.
but you were
henchman.
heroic to the way Kevin
Colin should have
told
heard
that
that.
story.
Let's find out who it was, though. It could have just been an intern.
Yeah.
No,
Coffee.
it was some underling.
I stopped
Colin
a
needed to
lot.
hear this before he left
Yeah.
here all
That was
sad.
good though.
I stopped attacking comics. I stopped a lot of stuff. I leave comics alone. I leave people that I don't know alone. It saddens me a little bit.
Yeah, you're growing up, I think.
Yeah, but it makes it less juvenile, which was what's making it really fun. And there's no more shut it up or
Yeah.
screaming out my car window. It's just like, but when I come here, like, here's why I fuck up on this show. I tell stories and I say the name. That's why I still fuck up. Like, I'll just go.
I name
this,
names.
Yeah, I'll just go with this guy.
Yeah.
And I should go, well, we're nameless. I should be more political. I'm trying, though. But how bad can you go? I mean, what is it gonna? Come on, man.
You want
Yeah,
a little
what's it gonna
fame,
do?
though. Play the game a little bit.
I'm
More people
fucking
need to see
playing
you.
it.
He's playing.
All right. More
playing.
people need to see you.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
you
a
have to kiss
compliment.
ass.
Jesus.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a little bit.
Yeah.
You really do, unfortunately.
Play the game. Play
A
the
little
game,
bit.
buddy. Yeah.
There's certain politics
little
that are
bit.
involved with it. You have to.
Do you play Otto?
Well, not really. I'm not good at that at all. I'm not good at that at all. I mean, not really. I mean, I try and be honest. I mean,
What is your issue? You think? Meaning what you think you could change in terms of how you approach the business, if you can go back, because probably might be too. You like
It's too late.
Well,
We're
no,
about to say too late.
No, like you motherfuckers.
You paused there.
Yeah.
There was a
Because I was
pause.
trying to be political
And not make it sound like
that. So it made it awkward. Where I go,
It was a weird pause
I'm
after
saying,
two.
Because Otto kind of was saying, I don't play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you could play, what would you go? What would you adjust about yourself that you would go? I'm gonna do this where I didn't do it.
You mean if I could go back in time or from here forward?
Back in time, all the way up to here, forward and on. Like,
Well, I probably would have tried to go to L.A. when I was a lot younger and a little more photogenic. Maybe tried working clean so I can, maybe could add some of that Jeff Dunham cash. That would be all right.
Yes.
Does that sicken you?
Yeah, people always try and get my fuck Jeff Dunham. I go, no, he's the top guy in my field. He's not what I do, but he's top guy, man. I can't say anything bad about him. He's a very talented guy. He's just not what I do, you know.
Yeah.
I serve a purpose.
We absolutely liked him when he came in here. I
been on a couple times. He's a
I
funny
didn't think
Yeah.
we were going to like him.
He's not a cornball.
Not
man.
at all.
No, not at all.
He's not
Yeah.
a cornball.
He's very edgy.
I used to work at the
In
Comedy
his real
Connection
life,
in
whatever.
Boston.
Yeah.
And one night, he cursed out the club owner with the puppet, right? With the old man, like the douchebag, right? And he goes, hey, guys, to the audience. Hey, guys, let's just play a game called Raise Your Hand and let's count, right? So somebody would go 1, 2, the crowd, 3, till the whole crowd got to $325.
Jesus.
And he goes, I want my fucking bonus. Because they try to play him out. He's a fucking. I couldn't stop laughing. He's not a corny guy, dude.
No,
He's just,
I didn't get that impression.
The
at
other
all.
thing is when I do radio, I tend to like go long periods without saying anything, and I know that the object of radio is to just talk and be a chatterbox continually, and I'm always trying to think of the gem to throw out. So I'm a pretty shitty guest. I mean, there have been times when I sat here like a fucking statue for an hour trying to think of something funny instead of just throwing anything out there to fill up the time and make their job easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're killing this show, Otto.
Yeah.
You're just killing a different way. That's all.
with George or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to schlep that fucking prop around all day, man. I wish I was just a stand-up. It's such a pain in the ass.
He's not. To give you this, he's not the guy from Magic.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not his alter ego. It's
Yeah,
like,
where it's got to be around.
Anthony
He doesn't know what to
Hopkins.
do. He's just like, stay in the box.
It's like,
Leave me
ah,
alone.
fuck you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
seen some weird things with George over the years, reading newspapers and shit.
But that's a while ago.
and I don't even know if Otto was doing that for us. Or,
Oh yeah, I do it to create the illusion. It's
hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like people to think there's a subtext of the tortured ventriloquist.
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Because that one day you were just talking to us.
Yeah.
And as we're talking to you, George was reading the newspaper.
We didn't know you that
and
well
you didn't,
either.
You didn't even acknowledge it
No.
or anything.
Oh.
And it was the weirdest thing.
I got
It's like-
Anthony's attention. We're both
fucking
looking at
so
you like,
funny.
He's
Yeah,
fucking his head's going back and forth. He's moving the pages, and you're just talking like nothing about the newspaper or anything.
No.
It was
Really?
so fucking funny though.
it was
Oh,
classic.
fuck.
Otto
Okay.
was sexy
Yeah.
as a boy too. I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very molestable.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
He was a
compliment.
pretty. He was a pretty boy, man.
I want to know how many times that fucking puppet got put down in the basement by an older man as he forced your young pants off. How many times did George on his side just witness you being raped?
Oh shit!
6.
Those eyes just stuck open as
Yeah.
he's
I saw
looking
some old
sideways.
George pictures, man. I mean, and he's been. I mean, Otto. He's been doing it.
Yeah.
Since
for
he was a
your
kid.
whole life, right? Like,
Yeah, since about 14.
shit,
yeah.
man.
Jesus.
So
Have you
I
ever
was-
done stand up without it? Have you
No,
tried?
aren't there enough stand-ups? No, I mean, plus
No,
I-
you said you get sick of it sometimes, so I'm wondering if
sick of carrying the equipment,
Mm.
schlepping that. Like after a set, it'd be nice to just, go out to dinner with my friends instead of got to, bring a fucking trunk into a restaurant. It's embarrassing,
Yeah, it is a little
But they
odd.
don't. You don't never just leave him there, leave him in the office.
at the club. Yeah, if I know the club owner and they promise to lock it up, but I still don't feel right because I know they're going to take it out and go quack quack, and then drop the head, and then that's $10,000.
Why don't you put a lock on it? On the case that you can use
I
sometimes.
threw the lock away because they snap it open at the airport. They have to have access to the trunk at the airport, and they just fucking broke the lock on me. So I had to get.
Oh,
a
and
new
you
trunk.
check your bag and lock it. Yeah,
No, not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But isn't George small enough to just put in a carry-on
Well,
or a
I-
fucking knapsack?
I could take the head
It's
off
expensive.
and just carry that on because the head is really the expensive part. But then it's a Joe Pesci movie at that point. I'd rather
bad
just
Joe Pesci
insure it
movie.
and hope that it arrives wherever I'm working.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if your bag gets lost, then what do you do?
Has that ever happened?
Has it never-
Yeah. Coming back from Canada, they fucked up and they mailed it somewhere else. So I had to stay overnight in Cleveland, and it was a nightmare.
But never for a show, though.
No.
never.
That never happened so far. But
What would you
was
do?
What did I do?
What would you do if the puppet didn't
grab
come?
a sock.
Yeah.
Fucking
some
hide
eyes
my
on it.
hotel room and get the next flight home. I couldn't do anything.
You can't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
go
need the-
do Jay Moore's act. I don't know.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah. I love the way you took McFarlane down a peg. I watched your set like 4 times. I thought it was brilliant.
Thank you, man.
Oh man, it was
Thank you,
great. It was so fucking funny. It was great. It was like it seemed like you had shit prepared, and then you just went off. It was great.
It would.
And that Jeselnik, I'm not even going to learn your stupid fucking name. I'm done learning goofy fucking names. You guys are this funky ass fucking business. I'm not going to learn. It was fucking great. no straight man writes that many show tunes. He was so.
Oh yeah, that's
It was great, and you need a Hannah, a Barbera to beat the shit out of you. That was brilliant.
You don't have a
That was
partner.
brilliant.
You don't have a Barbera. Yeah,
That was brilliant.
You got no Barbera.
Oh man,
Smack you out of your fucking.
That was
he got an
fucking-
album out now.
that
Jesus,
was,
Seth,
that was great, man.
enough of you.
That was great.
More Stewie.
Yeah. That was funny as shit, man.
Thank you,
I
man.
watched that a dozen times. Just your set. Everybody else sucked. But I had to watch what Shatner said because I didn't understand why you called him a racist old white man. So I had to watch his segment just to see what he had said. That was great.
What did he say again? I forget.
Projects. He just used projects and me,
Right.
my family.
Oh, great.
Jesus Christ.
Some keywords.
Nothing too hurtful.
He's
Some
old
racist
school.
keywords.
But
He's old school.
He was tremendous.
He was in here last week. He's great.
Yeah,
man.
He was
liked the
tremendous.
Shatner.
He was so good. I thought, and I just
What
got a
about
sense of
Tyson?
humor.
Does he still look like he could kill everybody in the room if he had to?
dude. It's something. He's not a decrepit old dude. He's like an 80-year-old beast.
Yeah.
That just he still looks. He for real. He just looks like he's
not
got
even that
another
old.
20
I was
years
asking about Tyson.
easy, huh?
No, yeah, I was asking
About
Mike
Tyson,
Mike
yeah.
Tyson. Does he still look like very dangerous or?
Tyson is Tyson is. I don't agree with when people call anybody who fights for a living a bully. He's not a bully in the ring.
He's a fighter.
But I think he's street, and I think he's a thug.
Dangerous.
I think he's a thug. In a not in a white judging way, but
Yeah.
he truly was a street guy.
Yeah.
Because he sized me up. He just saw my size.
Oh yeah.
Saw I was black. And
Oh, that's right. You said something like he was checking out how sturdy you were.
He just was checking
Right.
Yeah,
my base.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
To see how easy it would be to just where he would punch me and I would
Right.
fold up.
He just has to know.
He
He has to
couldn't
know
help
everyone
himself.
in the room, and especially a big black guy.
Yeah.
He's got to know that
Yeah.
where he
It
stands.
was natural,
if he has
and
to
that's what
deck
you do. That's just what you do when you size
Yeah,
people
yeah.
up, and that's
Could you
what he did.
imagine being punched by him in his prime in
Oh,
the
my
face?
God.
Even now,
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah, just
Even
now.
when he's 90 in a wheelchair,
That
he can
big
still
meat
fracture your
fist just
jaw.
going into
And
his
he's,
face.
he's a much. I don't know how nice he was or anything. I don't know him, but he's a much easier. He's a lot more fun loving.
Mellowed with age, I
Yeah, he
think.
just
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
people
yeah.
fun loving. You know?
You wouldn't even feel it if he hit you. Literally, you'd probably your lights would just go out. If he hit you square in the jaw, you'd just
Oh,
go
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Nice
You wake
short.
up with
and it wouldn't be
Yeah.
about boxing. I think if you
Yeah.
grabbed him, he would flip you over. I think
yeah.
he could just Mike Tyson could probably just fight.
Not even
Yeah.
have to punch you. He could just
Not even
like,
just like he's going to sit there and box you. Like you try to grab him
Grab
and
your
he'll know how
neck.
to fucking flip you and kick
Right.
you.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't
Mike
worry
Tyson
about
will whoop your
style
ass.
and technique.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you know how to wrestle.
Kenny,
Yeah.
we're getting out of here.
Yeah, we're going to start a weekend.
I have no idea.
you
Can I
been
say the
before?
name of
Yes.
my
I
pig
think I
roast
have,
again?
Yes.
Is this big time?
Right.
This is big. This is Fame calling Otto?
It's internet. I don't know. It could go big. I'm
Add
hoping.
a little
it-
of this,
I'm what?
little of this.
So far, I haven't made a nickel. This is a work of love. But I'm 25% owner of the show. So if it makes any money, we'll see. We'll see.
Internet's the wave of the future, my
I
friend.
hope so, man.
I think it is.
I'm old and
In some
liable
way,
to
shape,
give
or form.
out.
Fuck waiting fuck waiting these guys to call you.
Yeah.
Do it
Yeah.
yourself. And
It's
see
one
what
of
happens.
those things. It's
Oh,
just.
we're gonna try the Johnny Ola murder on Big A because you know how they do
Johnny Ola.
the MythBusters. It doesn't look like you could snap somebody's neck with a wooden hanger. That fucking bottom part is pretty frail.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna try and murder Big A on the
Like
next show.
Johnny Ola?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if that'll work.
Otto's a huge fan of Big A.
Johnny Ola was
Huge.
killed with the hanger, or he killed somebody.
He was killed with it.
It was
Yeah.
it was the bodyguard, the old man bodyguard.
Yeah, the guy
that
who never
didn't even have a
smiled.
name. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
he's just
Rocco
like-
Lampone or no?
Yeah. The bodyguard? I don't remember, but when they
was-
when they told Michael your bodyguard is dead, he had no reaction. Just went, "So what'd you get my kid for Christmas?" It's like no feeling.
I'm glad I'm here with movie aficionados. Right now.
Yes.
Here's a quick before you go. 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Godfather question.
Yeah.
Original Godfather.
Okay.
How did this is not a quiz, but how did the father, Don Corleone,
Don Corleone.
how did he know after that meeting when he said, "I did not know to this day that it was
Barzini.
Barzini"? How did he know? What happened in the meeting for him to know that it was Barzini the whole time? I knew he said it and he figured it out, but what instance happened for you to go back and go, oh, this is what happened for him to know?
That was probably the one question everyone fucking
I think it was him,
has.
the way Barzini manipulated the meeting and ran the meeting and made it happen. I think Barzini he was just a smart guy,
And
Don
he was too
Corleone.
agreeable.
And he was
he was too agreeable.
he was too agreeable.
And he said a refusal is not the act of a friend.
Yeah.
If he has them, he must share them.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably it. It was probably that subtle way he led that meeting and got Don Corleone to concede his point that he had been fighting with Tattaglia about, and I think that's what he knew.
it was never a moment. It just was an overall theme.
It was,
perceptive.
It was a mobster hunch that
he was a
he
smart
knew
guy.
from, growing up. Watch The Godfather 2.
And plus,
You see what he did?
he could
those
charge
guys
for such
tell you
services.
just on a maybe that you
On a
did
maybe,
something.
right.
You know, better.
I didn't know till this day. Well, I kind of know.
Yeah,
fuck him anyway.
Yeah, he didn't pass the ketchup that one time, so fuck, he had to go.
Why take a chance?
But he said he goes
That's a
he
good
could charge
question,
for these services. We're not communists. I think just the way he led it and made it happen tipped him off.
All right, good enough. That helps me to watch it again.
And wanted the drugs done. I think it also said that Barzini wanted the drugs sold.
Yeah.
Because I think that
Some real greaseball shit.
he might have thought that Barzini would side with him on no drugs.
Right.
But when Barzini said that indicated that he was on the side of the drugs being sold.
Yeah.
But didn't
that's
he kill?
true.
But
That's
didn't
true,
they kill
yeah.
everybody anyway?
Yeah.
They wound up killing
Michael
everybody,
did.
right?
Michael did,
did.
and he
Michael
knew he
did,
could
yeah.
make that swear that oath,
Don
and
Corle-
Michael would do it. He
Yeah.
knew Michael would do it.
Yeah, Don Corleone didn't have
Even
to do anything.
Stracci, who I have no idea who the
Yeah.
fuck that was.
Stracci, when he tells him,
Yeah.
Stracci.
Who's that?
What?
Like
Me, I
dry
thought he was all
cleaner.
itchy and stuff.
It's like dry cleaner. Who the fuck is Stracci?
I bet he's
Stracci's going through the names, and you hear Stracci, you're like, who?
Who?
Yeah.
The fuck was Stracci?
Yeah, he probably killed him when it was his head or something.
So,
Right?
so it was no definitive thing that happened then.
No.
No, I don't think there was
All right.
one moment where
No,
they it wasn't such a blatant thing. I think it would have been corny if it was this blatant,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
haha,
Well-
where he looked and curled his mustache and his
Well,
fingers.
Yeah,
well,
like
when
he had his
Michael
fingers
found-
crossed when he went, the pieces. Yeah.
When Michael found out Fredo did it, it was kind of a moment of dun dun, like that happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh shit, like it was like,
Right.
Yeah.
he fucked up, he lied. So I thought it was like maybe a moment there where
Yeah,
he
Johnny
fucked
Ola
up.
took me here.
Oh,
Johnny
what
Ola
an,
showed
what
me.
an asshole Fredo is.
Yeah.
No, we never met. I never, no. And then like 5 minutes later, me and Johnny Ola.
Yeah, I know.
Johnny comes
Fucking
here all
dumb
the time.
Yeah.
What an
What an
idiot.
idiot.
Fucking dummy beluga whale foreheaded fuck.
Then Michael kissed him. I was like, what, he's still getting fresh?
All right. It's fucking Friday. I ain't putting up with this shit.
Remembering Patrice O'Neal, his greatest moments on ONA.
I love the clip that of him singing, which I'd never seen.
It's-
with the blues guy
Warren
that you
Haynes.
posted.
I-
That was awesome, man.
yeah.
I cried like a baby
I had a tough
watching
time
that. It was
posting it.
amazing.
I wasn't sure if it was the right thing to do, but he came in here, Warren Haynes, and what creeps me out is he picked that song.
Yeah.
He picked it and knew it well because last night I went and listened to the original. He sang it like Howling Wolf did.
Yeah.
He knew that fucking song, man.
We continue with more of our tribute to Patrice O'Neal.
Hey, it's Warren Haynes, and I'm on my way driving up to Boston to do the last two Allman Brothers shows of the year. And I'm thinking about the one time that I had the opportunity to hang out with Patrice in the studio with Opie and Anthony, and we were put on the spot to sing a blues song, play a blues song together. And of course, somehow Patrice came up with Going Down Slow, the Willie Dixon song made famous by Howlin' Wolf, which is about someone who is of poor health and fading away. And at the time, I sure didn't think anything about it. He seemed in perfect health to me, and it was my pleasure to be around him, and we were laughing the entire time. It was fun to bond on a whole different level, and I can't believe now he's gone, man. And we're gonna miss him. The world's gonna miss him. He was a funny motherfucker.
Man, You know I've been enjoying things that kings and queens will never have. In fact, kings and queens can never get. And they don't even know about it. And good times,
Great googly moogly.
great googly moogly. I have had my fun. If I never get well no more, I have had my fun. If I never get well no more, oh, my health is fading on me. Oh yeah, I'm going down slow. Now look at here. I did not say I was a millionaire, but I said I've had spent more money than a millionaire. Cause if I had kept all my money that I already spent, I would have been a millionaire a long time ago. And women, ooh, women, great googly moogly. Please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me. Forgive me for my sin.
Hey, man, that's all right, man. Patrice, that's all right.
That's Harlem Wolf. You gotta listen to Harlem Wolf though, man.
That's all
I
right,
love this
though.
song.
You got a voice on
I'm
you,
going
Patrice.
down slow. He just said,
Right
tell my
the
mama
fuck
I love
up.
him. I'm out of here.
Thank you for listening to our tribute to the life of Patrice O'Neal. Patrice's special Elephant in the Room is available now for download and on DVD. You can show your support for his family by purchasing the special today.